Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I almost missed the start time because I was fiddling with my phone. Good morning, everybody. It's 9 a.m. for me here in Pacific Standard Time. So I am starting off my sprint just the same time as Shannon started off hers. We're going to keep the good juju rolling, if you will. I got 928 words while we were sprinting with Shannon and Colin. So thank you guys so much. Great job with the sprinting and the helping along. It definitely got me out of bed at 7. So um, I'm happy with that. I'm hoping to do another, not a pyramid, but like keep at that. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I get done. So welcome to another February productivity sprint. I usually just do one of these a month on the first Friday, but I had such a fun time following Shannon, and the stream frogs were having fun. And I need some more, kicking on the patootie to keep writing. I just met up with Leo Bancroft IRL last night, and so we were talking about our outlines and Libby Hawker and plots and everything. So I'm newly motivated, and I told him I would definitely be sprinting and writing on my whip, my work in progress, this morning. So I got an accountability buddy, and happy to be whipped into shape there. So I'll just say hello to everyone in the chat. Devin was here first. Stream Frogs Unite. If that's what we're going to start calling it. Jenna O'Malley also stopped by to remind you to check that like button and show it some love. Thank you so much, Jenna. She has a self-care step. She's advocating us doing some self-care, and her step today is writing with an open window while the sun is out, which takes away the gloom. Love it. Yes, got to beat those seasonal depression symptoms back out here in the mountains. I hear ya. I, at the moment, cannot open the windows. They're actually curtained because this is how the lighting works in my apartment. But as soon as we finish, that will be happening. Shannon is also here. SD Houston, hello, hello, making friends with the like button. She said, maybe I'll actually get some writing done this time. Morgan Lee is here. Hello, Morgan. Dan Hook is here. He'll be lurking. I gotta run up to the post box. Oh, is this person gonna help you with the post box? Oh, you never know what I'll have behind me, do you? Jenna saying admin tasks and engagement boosting mattered more. Ugh. Stream frogs. Yep. You're awesome for that. Yep. Everyone's doing engagement boosting. Shannon says, I thought you were on pretty early. Yeah, I set my alarm. I will tell you, definitely set my alarm. Anita is here. AF Stewart, welcome, welcome. More stream frogs joining. I love to see it. Thanks and wow on the meetup. I don't know what meetup she's talking about, but we'll see. Hello. Hey, Jim's Books, Reading and Stuff. Nice to see you. Yeah, Stream Frogs Unite is SFU. Just make sure that the T doesn't sneak in there just accidentally. Jim is catching up here and saying, I'm so close to 500 subscribers. I've been over, I've been back, and I've been over, I've been back. So we're just letting magic do as you will. And Jenna will get that last unicorn reference, of course. JV reads fantasy for all ages. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We'll be having a chill day to relax today and reading This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron today. Love this book already. Excellent. I have definitely seen that cover, and I recognize the title and cover, and I know I like the look of it. So I'm glad to hear it's entertaining you today. Jenna says, no, she lost one. Check your subscribe button. Yes, I know. What are we going to do? Shannon saying hello to everybody and welcome, welcome. That you mentioned last night with your writing pal meetup. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yes. In real life, friends. Booktubers meet up in real life. Awesome. And Jenna, last unicorn, hashtag lady nerds. I love it. Shannon, just subscribe with my other channel name, should be back up to 500. And that's why it keeps dipping down. Leo and I determined that this is probably why we flutter back and forth, is that people who have more than one channel, they get scrubbed. Oh, we're getting some action over here. So I gotta show the fur butt. We're getting some action here. Some I want some attention or something. Huh. 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 Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. That's his favorite scratching spot. So, all right, we've got the needless. He's scratching again. Don't worry if you hear that. He's just doing a little protest over there. But yeah, let's jump in. Devin's saying kitty, cat bomb, cat cam. Shannon's saying she'll keep an eye on it to see if it unsubs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will, but it's fine. Cool Gamer is here. Hello, hello. So as with any sprint, we're gonna jump in, and I don't do the timers because there's just a lot of things going on at once. I find it easier to just do this little thing. So we're gonna stick with that. Let's start at 10 minutes after. Let me get it ready. And since I'm already primed from the pyramid productivity sprints, I'm gonna start with 20 minutes. So we'll go 10 to 30. And tell me what you're working on. Go ahead and pop it in the comments. One of the things, one of the things that I wanted to be sure to get out during this productivity sprint is the fact that I have so many appearances on other people's channels coming up. And so I wanted to spotlight them during today's sprint so that people know what's going on. I may not have as much content, but it's all going on behind the scenes or on other people's channels. So Patreon Book Club, where we're reading Sisters of the Raven, which I need to catch up on, is happening Sunday. And so that's on Zoom behind the scenes. If anyone is interested, Patreon links are in my description. But what else is happening? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Let me tell you. I'd be delighted to tell you. And that's a TikTok reference for anyone who watches TikTok. I know Shannon is doing great because she's supporting others with timers for their watch time. Yeah. Working on revisions, want to get to 3,000 words. Administrative is tied up. So getting the last active book 3 going. Awesome. Anita's working on lunch and a sci-fi serial. Woohoo. So some of you know about Go Indie Now. Anita has been on. This is Joe Compton's channel. He talks about indie film, indie music, and indie books. And I'm going to be on a panel with 4 or 5 other folks Sunday. That's this Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific. So that video is up if you want to hit the notification bell. Jim is reading Little Dorrit. Wait, started back in September, got distracted by other books. Valid, totally valid. What else is coming up? So the one that is on my channel is Sundays on Streamyard. I'm going to be doing the third installment of Sundays on Streamyard, also on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. Leah from Pen to Paper is going to be my guest tryout, and we'll be doing some intermediate level stuff. So if anyone is interested, you can also join. So feel free to sign up if you want to do like the test drive stuff like Leah will be doing. We can do more than one in one day, or you can sign up for a different date. The sign up form is also in the description. I made sure to put it in just before, almost forgot. So that is up there now. What else is happening? I am going to be, okay, and here's where we go into things where I don't have the exact link, but I can definitely point to people's channels. Tiffany at TL Russ Lifestyle is doing a series on Notion. So she's taken us through, I think, 4 different steps of setting up Notion and like practice doing all the creation and organization and shown us a lot of tricks with Notion. So Tuesday, I'm going to be her like secret guest and do a demo. So I have like 2 things on my Notion and haven't filled in anything. So she's going to be helping me go through step by step and figure out for 2 main things, not for like my whole life, obviously, but 2 main author related and booktube related topics. And so I think that will be very useful for me. And then if anyone else wants to use it in the same way, it'll be a great template for you to follow along. And again, Notion is free and it's just like an organizing live linked database stuff. So I think that might be helpful for anyone who is a content creator or who's doing some writing and would like tracking device. So that could be fun. Jenna's saying Streamyard Guru and Collab Queen. Let me keep going. Okay, so after the Notion demo, that is Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific on Tiffany's channel. And Tiffany's channel, I think I popped it up here, is the one that I'm linking here. Then we've got Shannon with her author panel. So put that in the chat. That will have a event up soon. That's going to be with Shannon, Barrett, and Amy. So we're going to be on a panel talking about the differences between marketing your book to readers and having an author brand that may speak to writers, and sort of the tension between those two and how to manage those, and just sort of like discussing what we've tried, where we get into like sticky bits. And so if you're an author, that would be a very fun discussion to throw in your 2 cents. That's going to be next Friday, February 25th at 4 p.m. Pacific on Shannon's channel. So that will have an event up soon. And then finally, I'm going to be on Baird's channel. So this is all like our little happy circle, just going around talking to each other. That is going to have, he doesn't like to put things up until a few days before. So Baird's channel, I'm going to be on there Monday, February 28th at 11 a.m. Pacific, and he's going to grill me for an hour. And, you know, he doesn't send you the questions. So I have sort of an idea, but also a little scared he's going to like dig. So we'll see what comes out in that interview. So there we go. There is all the stuff. And now I have to change my time because I went over. So let me fix that. Let's start at 12 and go to 32. I will mute myself and we'll get going for 20 minutes. And good luck. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. Happy sprinting. All right, and we're at 32 minutes after. So let me take that down. And how did we do? I got up to 373 and then I added another sentence, but I'm not going to count that. Which is pretty good. I did like 100 something, 200 something, and then 400 something on the pyramid productivity. So now I'm at 3. I'll take it. I like the scene I'm working on. Someone fell on the roof, and it's an improvement over the last ones where I was getting a little frustrated with what I was writing about. So, how did everybody do? Oh, look, Jenna's got 548. Oh my gosh, going gangbusters. Well done. Valerie Gary is here. Hello, hello. Joining in late. Haven't done much yet. Made some tea. Does that count? Yes. Yes, indeed. And I forgot to mention my specialty this morning. So I made hot chocolate with the last of the milk from Trader Joe's. But then I also added water to it that went through the rose black tea that I had already used. And so it's like rose tea chocolate mix. And it is, again, I'm so impressed with myself. It's almost like this is a calling, right? Anyway, yes, tell me what you're drinking, guys. I love to hear if anyone's making anything special. Shanna ended up not revising. Forgot I wanted to film a quick video, but I keep messing up. Almost done with it. Oh, what video? Is this another marketing video? Those are usually your quick ones. Mama Maggie Ward joined us in the interim, and I'd like to say welcome. She got 210 words in among the chatting. Awesome, awesome. Anita got 287. Woohoo! Very nice. Jim is up to page 494 of Little Dorrit, so that's like past halfway, I imagine. Great word counts, everybody. Yay. Shannon's cheerleading. Hope the video goes well for you, that it's not math number-based issues. Shannon's got her math and number-based stuff down pat, so I bet it's just she just says something not the way it wants to come out and wants it to be perfect. Maggie says Medusa and her ally Perseus are moving through the palace of Polydectes of Seriphos, searching for his mother and killing pirates. I love it. I love it. Nice. Shannon says, video about why I chose to publish in KU versus wide. Ooh, we got a spicy take there. The Courtney Project is anti-KU. I mean, she says always, do what's best for you, but she's got a lot of cons on the list. So that will be a very interesting video. Shan says, especially with the drop in prices that Amazon's paying their authors this past month. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll be very interested in that one. So, and then Maggie says, video making always takes longer than normal recording and editing. Hey, excuse you. Someone's making some questionable noises over there. Pardon the construction noise over here. So that's excellent. We've got videos, we've got writing, we've got reading. Yeah, we got pirates. Just doing some fun stuff here. Jenna says she's considering going wide versus staying in KU. For anyone who doesn't know, Kindle Unlimited. It'll be great to see what you have to share. Shannon says, I'm doing a pros and cons based on what I wrote up for myself last year before I published. Pros and cons based on what I wrote up for myself last year. So I guess updating what you knew last year. Okay. For some reason, I was reading that like 3 times and not really understanding it. Always takes longer. Yep. All right, Jim says 494 out of 778, 63% through. All right, well, good. You'll make it there yet. 2022 is the year. Pros and cons for going wide or being KU. Yeah. Reflection-based comparison. Oof. Yeah. Choices. Yeah, choices are a big theme, blood like magic. Funny how that is. So what else? I've already blitzkrieged you with all the appearances that I'm going to be doing in the next week-ish. What about ongoing stuff? So as I said in the description, if anyone is interested in learning more about the Streamyard stuff, there is a link to sign up. And all that is a Google form where I ask you like where you are and what skills you're looking to practice so that I can figure out what works best. So that is the sign up form that's weirdly attached. Sorry, that's not the best hyperlink. And then the other ongoing thing is the Black Author Tuber Readathon. I, again, missed an R in there. Sorry. And that link is just to a Google spreadsheet where we're coordinating all the books we're reading, buddy reading, and the videos we put up if we're reviewing them. I think, Jenna, when is yours going up? Is it tomorrow? Is it today? Is it the 18th? Is today the 18th? But Jenna O'Malley has a special one going up for the Keeper's Vow, which is very exciting. Ben Pick is the other one who has the URL in the spreadsheet. And I'm sure as we get further in February, we'll see some others sprinkle in. Just a warning, or not warning, a preview. We're going to be doing a roundup of everyone participating if they can join on Wednesday evening, March 15th. So if you have the ability to like mark out some time on your calendar, I'd love to have people stop by and chat about the books that they read and tell us a little bit about the authors and what their work is about, you know, like the genre and stuff and why you were drawn to that book. And yeah, I'm gonna have a little book party. So Wednesday, March 15th in the evening, and that's all I have so far. I haven't made up a thumbnail or anything. So more to come as I figure out how to contact everybody. I think it'll be Instagram. That seems to be the lowest common denominator. But yes. Oh, we got a compliment on the scarf. Thank you. Why, thank you. This is an ancient tartan, which means that it's muted so that it fits in with fall vibes. And so it matches the turtleneck that I put on. And I got this in Scotland, and it's wool, so it fits my brand, I guess. Thank you, Shannon, as well. Jenna saying woo woo. Okay, so Jenna put up the URL. I believe that's probably The Keeper's Vow, her review that's coming out on her 5 in Fiction special edition. And it's today. Okay, cool. Sweet. So it is the 18th, which is today, right? Yes. I don't know what day it is. You know, we try to keep up, but it's not always possible. All of us who love the autumn palette here today. Sweet. Yep. In the house. Sweet. On-screen presence. Is that about Jenna's? Or just chat? Oh no, on screen. So I was gonna have people come in. I think there's 8 who are participating plus me, so that is not enough to fill the room on StreamYard, and we can all be there if we would like. So yeah, so on screen, you can make it a cameo. You don't have to be there the whole time because I know it's gonna be catch as catch can for everybody. Autocorrect hates me today. Is March 15th is a Tuesday? Shit. Thank you, Devin. Hold on. Let me check what I put down on my calendar then, whether it's the 15th or the Wednesday. It's 15th Tuesday. Live stream possible. Okay, sorry. So I just must have like said it wrong to Beth Ann. So 15th Tuesday. But in the evening. So hopefully that'll work for people. I know what clan the turn is. I did. Let's see. I don't think it says it on the. Does it? Johnston's? Nope. It'll come back to me. Not Kennedy. It'll come back to me. I have to think about it and then come back. after the next sprint, and I will definitely have that ready in mind. We'll see. Chances I'll be out of state. Might be able to join from my phone with bad lighting and all. Yes, Tuesday because self-publishing tips and tricks has an episode coming out that day. Ooh, okay, fun. Nice. Oh boy, we're going to be on number 5 then? March 5th episode. Very exciting. Cool deal. Are you able to tell us who it's going to be yet? Because that's exciting. Now I'm going to try to look up what this tartan is. Gregory McDuff. For not Fraser. No, how am I going to remember? I don't know. I'll just have to wait for lightning to strike me, Jenna. Oh, there you go. Buchanan. She's got it. It's Ancient Buchanan, which is her husband's clan. That's perfect. Well done. Well spotted, my friend. Well spotted. That was too loud for Bean. Sorry, Bean. Sorry, Bean. Time for a Bean cam again. Cameo. Meow. Meow. There's this weird thing where he looks and his eye is like covering part of the, not iris, but the cat's eye. And I'm like, how can you see? It's like having a blinder because you're, anyway. Cat's eyes are interesting. AF Stewart is our guest for that day. Oh, yay! Awesome. I love it. So we'll get to see Anita as a self-publishing tips and tricks guest on March 15th. Very exciting. Maggie's day is made. She gets to see a kitty. All hail the feline overlord. Yes, yes. All right. So are we about ready for another sprint, friends? Let me change my banner. Let's start at 45. Go to 05 for another 20-minute sprint because that seems to be a good time. Oh, that'll be episode 6. We have episode 5 come out on the 1st with my longtime friend and mentor, Nissa Letter. Nissa Letter. There's multiple ways to pronounce that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Anita is so sweet. Yay! Okay, so that'll be 6 because we have 2 per month. Good to know. Sweet. All right, so if we're ready to launch into our next sprint, I'll pop this up and mute myself, and you can all listen to your leader. Okay, you can all listen to your own music at your own pace, and I will see you back here in 20. Okay, sprint. There we go. And we're back again, and we're talking about Lancashire hot pot. I love it. Always come back to food. Yep, yep, yep. Who did we have sneak in at the very beginning here? We had Dan Hook come back saying he almost got blown away, but he's back. No sign of any bears by the post box. All right. Darn, I'm going to have to lure him out with some marmalade sandwiches. Barrett snuck in to say, hey, my friend. He's working in the background, but leaving the window open for watch time. Love. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Barrett. Say hello to your mom for me. We're all hoping you're weathering the storms okay. And I love that you said leaving the window open, because that's what Jenna O'Malley said earlier that she's doing to let the sunshine in for seasonal affective depression. So it's like, whether it's a virtual window or a real window, we can all leave them open. This made me think of Peter Pan, and I don't know, we went down a little a little burrow of a rabbit hole. I followed the correct star, Jenna says. Yes, and then I started making it into astrology, which we can just forget. Colin came back. Colin Clark, suitably refueled and refreshed after lunch, working on my other screen, but still here. Excellent. Shannon finished her video, now opening a window. See, it's fun. Then we had Shannon and Colin greet each other, and I said, look, co-hosts united at long last. It's been so long since you've seen each other. Jenna's saying, I hope the Florida breeze treats you well. Shannon with the window open. I hope the food is delicious. Colin saying, reporting back that it definitely was. Trixie made hot pot, which is hours in the cooking, minutes on the plate. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? So, how did y'all do on the sprints? This is our second sprint. Yield up your ties, everybody. I actually got 476, so I'm from 3 to the 4s. I'll be happy if I get another 3 in the last sprint. But yeah, a little bit more namby-pamby in this scene, but I did have a good ending, so I'm pretty satisfied. We'll see where that goes next. He said hot pot. I know that's like a Chinese food thing, but I think it's a different thing in Lancashire. So I said, Lancashire hot pot, is that a thing? Cullen said, yes, indeed. It is, it was, and it is no more. Making yourself laugh is a good talent, my friend. Maggie saying a 311, still on the same scene. Awesome. We're in the 300s. That's fantastic. Cullen made a new thumbnail. Really? I could use one. Jenna's got 467. Very close. Just reversed a couple of numbers from mine. Perfect. Dan Hook's talking about leaving windows open. Captain Hook might be lurking. Yeah, right? We're getting in on our Peter Pan discussion. Love it. Valerie is working on updating some back matter in her book, prepping to launch a pre-order for my next one. Oof. Oh my God. You're doing homework like a good author. Well done. I don't have it in me at this time, so well done. Maggie saying ham and split peas in the crock pot. That sounds delicious. Anita worked on an application and did some editing. Sweet. Excellent job. Shannon spent the rest of the sprint trying to figure out how to contact Beth Ann for Morgan's book discussion. Found an email address, was about to email her. Yeah. She is on both Instagram and Twitter. I usually respond, or I usually contact her through Twitter, but I think I've done both. So, Dan Hook says about to cook something as well. Not sure yet, though. It's not going to be as exciting as ham and split peas or Lancashire hot pot. So, or is it? Or is it? There's the challenge. There's the gauntlet thrown, Dan. Jim only made it to page 502 of Little Dorrit. There were some distractions. Been 20 years since I had a Lancashire hot pot. Oh, the memories. Jim is reeling in the memories of Lancashire hot pot. Jim is from Slough, for those of you who don't know. He's lived all around in the UK and the world. He's currently in Georgia, the country. So he's appears to be fondly reminiscing about some good British food here. Jenna O'Malley saying, thank you, by the way, for the note about ACX. Got those titles of mine secured. Yeah, so one of the things that came up in Shannon and Colin's sprint was Shannon brought to our attention that just like when you have a paperback version and a ebook version on Amazon, ACX separate site now has audiobook versions that you can connect. And if you haven't even made an audiobook, other people can go claim the title of your other versions and like what's it called? Squat on it and like take it over. So that's worrying. And I looked and you can't access it from KDP. Obviously, that would be too easy. So I need to make up something on ACX, which I haven't done yet. So yet another thing I don't want to do that I should. JV reads fantasy for all ages, read 18 pages of This Poison Heart. It's so good. Yay. Love it so, so much. It seems like a Secret Garden retelling fused with Greek mythology and fantasy. Oh, that sounds really cool. Secret Garden fused with Greek mythology and fantasy. Let's see. This Poison Heart. Killing Miron. Can we put her? Let's see. Can we put her in our readathon? The cover suggests to me yes, but let's see. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Do you know, JV, if she is on the YouTube? Does she have a channel, the author, Kaylin? Because that would be really cool. We could like have another person and another book being commented on. Let me know if you know. I will look afterwards and see if I can add her. Mr. Vlandis is here. Hello, everyone. Devin ate lunch. Newsflash. Saying awesome, saying hello. Dan Hook saying likely to be a Kung Pao noodle stir fry. Like me, a touch of spice. That sounds good. Let's see. It is Friday and I am out of milk for tea, so I have to go to the store anyway. I've got potatoes and what else do I have in there? I don't know. My larder is pretty thin at the moment. I just finished up my gigante beans. I think I might have chickpeas in there with like parsley and spice. We'll see. We'll see what we get up to later today. Jim says, my father was from Halifax, not far from Lancashire, and Lancashire hot pot was a staple of our meals growing up. Oh, fond memories. There you go. Sounds like an interesting book, JV. Sweet. Jenna, I was able to use the same Amazon sign-in and connect it back to my KDP in less than 10 minutes for both books. You'll be aight with it, Streamyard Guru. I don't know. I mean, Jenna, I am telling you, I have had a struggle with KDP. Shannon can tell you, I was given the idea for a box set of my books, and Shannon, I think in January, gave me that idea, and I put it on my list, and I've gone several times back to KDP to try to do the thing. I mean, I did something, I'm sure, a long time ago where I had 2 logins with the same email. And for some reason, now when I go in, I can see my books and my reports. But when I try to put something new on there, like a box set and start a new thing, it goes, your account has been closed because it's talking about the other one that was closed down that was like an accidental one. So now they said, give us permission to call you and we'll sort this out. And I did that. And then the next step is like them calling and I'm just like, can you just have this freaking work? Like, can I just go in like a normal person? Can you just solve this freaking thing once and for all so that I don't have to keep coming to the same place of a closed account? It's ridiculous. Enough of my rant. We're done. Colin says he's in Newcastle, but for a Geordie lass, Trixie does a mean hot pot. Mr. Vlandis makes his own box sets. Okay, I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, I know. It's a travesty. It's long-running troubles with KDP, which emblematic of the platform, I have to say. JV says, I don't think she has booktube, but it seems that she's done interviews with booktubers. I'm a fantasy nut, so I'm having a blast reading the book. Sweet. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so she's not the author tuber, but we can still put her list on our put her book on our TBRs because This Poison Heart does sound really good. So thanks for letting us know. Hooey. All right, someone was about to steal my seat over in the sun, which would have been entirely acceptable. But now he's coming back over here. Huh, bud? Oh, bud. Yeah, he just wants some attention. All right, well, we'll hang out for a bit. Jim says, I'm now in Georgia. Lamb is not even available at the meat counter of our local supermarket. Really? I would have thought that Georgia would have lamb would be popular. Lamb is super popular in Turkey and Azerbaijan, like right next door. So that's interesting. Amazon does not work like normal people. No, no, it does not. Maggie says, I have 2 accounts because my author page was set up by my publisher and they can't be merged. So I will forever upload on one and do the stuff on the other. Face palm. This is the kind of thing, right? Like, I think the reason I had 2 on KDP is because one was like my consumer account and one was my like KDP ported over from CreateSpace because I'm that old. So it's just silly. Yeah, so I hear you, Maggie. It's just like some weird stuff they can't sort out because they don't care about the little person. It has to be someone who has like done exactly what their system wants, or someone who's like big enough to make them care. So the fight continues. What can I say? All right, so we got some good word counts. We've got the events coming up on Shannon's channel and Barrett's channel and Tiffany's channel and Joe's channel, Go Indie Now. So hopefully you can find all those in the chat and maybe hit a notification or put it on your calendar. Would love to see you guys there. Jim's saying a lot of the lambs raised here are exported to Turkey or Saudi Arabia. Oh, interesting. So just like Ukraine is like the breadbasket for the USSR, it feels like Georgia is probably still in the economic system for exporting in the region. Interesting. For some reason, Amazon merged both commercial and personal. Can I get a what? Exactly. You guys feel me. So yeah, I will continue trying to work out the kinks. But the audiobook thing is like number 31,000 on the list, really. I don't think anyone will try to steal it. I was talking about Google Alerts with Barrett in a stream recently, and I have Google Alerts for like my book titles and my name, but I never look at them because they're always random collation sites. So I'm sure he's getting publicity hits, but I am not. So the only place I am seeing my name and titles pop up is YouTube, which is fine. I just searched on Amazon to try to find the Keening, and I was not in the first 3 pages of search results, which is weird. And there are a couple more titles of the Keening that are not mine in the meantime since I last searched. So that's what I discovered this morning, thanks to Shannon prodding me. You know, just more good news. Gotta appreciate it. Okay, do I have one more writing sprint in me, or do I try to do something else? What do you think? We're off the sheep. We're off the sheep dip. We're past the Sabbath rituals, and now I'm wondering. Oh, I kept forgetting to say this. So the reason I'm newly inspired to work on this novella in a certain linear fashion is that, ta-da, I've got an outline. And that is what I met with Leo Bancroft about last night, because we both read Take Off Your Pants, the Take Off Your Trousers. This is the British version. Just kidding. It's an outlining book by Libby Hawker, and it's a nonfiction that she put out in 2015, I believe. That's about outlining for people who don't like to outline. So Leo's just starting out, and so we were just talking about plots and characters and what we thought about the book. And so I will definitely, I might do a standalone book review. It's been a while. I haven't been able to fit one in. But it was an interesting book, and it's pretty helpful in terms of the novella. So we'll see where I end up at the end of the drafting. But the character's main flaw, the antagonist, the sort of order that she puts out is pretty helpful, and it just made it feel pretty neat and orderly, which is always a good thing when you're feeling like a little chaotic. I don't know if anyone else has read that, Take Off Your Pants by Libby Hawker. She's a great author. So yeah, that was the impetus for the new energy. Let's see. Maggie says, I'm just reading my books onto my YouTube channel. I would like to start ACX, but I need better recording equipment and a mute button for the Chihuahua Nation. Oh boy. Jim says, I saw Audiblegate was trending on Twitter. Audible, Amazon brand are very mean with their royalties to authors. Oh, yeah. And if you go to GoIndie now, if you really want the tea, the latest I heard was that because of a contract change in Amazon's ACX's tax reporting, they were shafting authors because they were saying authors that shared royalties with narrators would have to claim the payment that they paid their narrators. But because Amazon is just like passing it through to the narrators, there's no way that the authors actually even handle that money. So it's like claiming implied income that they never had. And if you don't claim it, then you're like up to be audited, and it's like super scary. So Katie Salidas and Joe Compton were talking about that on one of their latest news shows on GoIndie Now. And I was just like, more of the same. Why am I not surprised? Let's do it. Sprint. All right, we're getting, yeah. I'll get back in the mood. All the notes. Jenna's saying it's what stops many of us to work with them. Yeah. Yay for more sprints. Look out for Yeti's Blue model. She's talking about the mic there, Maggie. I got mine on sale for under $100, and it's a good mic with minimal learning curve, in my opinion. I've heard lots of people talk about that one. I just haven't pulled the trigger, but yeah, waiting for a sale would be a good call. And Shannon saying it's the reason I haven't done the royalty share through ACX yet. But I mean, people who did that a long time ago, it's just like, it's so not fair that they just change rules. Problem with KU is that unless the reader goes to the last page, they don't get paid. So having the required author pages at the end means most authors don't get paid for KU reads. See, I didn't even know about this nonsense. This is just more like evil. Thanks, Maggie, for telling me that Amazon's doing a lot of shady stuff. Yeah. Shannon says, I have the same model as Jenna. Yep. Colin says, I've done one royalty share narration so far. The other was paid up front. That's horrendous. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get started with our last sprint of the morning. Or maybe you're going to be a stream frog and hop to another stream. But let's get our last in together on my channel here. Let's start at 25 and go to 45. Nice and easy does it. Got a couple more minutes to catch up here. Shannon says, I don't think that's correct, Maggie. I found they pay by each page read. Yeah. So when I go into, I never see any being read because I'm not in Kindle Unlimited. But when I go into my KDP background, it says the ones bought, and then below it says pages read. So I don't think you have to go to any certain page at the end to get paid. I think if you're in the certain program, they count the pages that are read. Valerie, yeah, just corroborating, not true about KU. You get paid per page. Doesn't matter if you read through to the end or not. If someone reads 5 pages, you get paid for those 5 pages. And as you can see in Shannon's lovely marketing and cost tracking videos, you know, you get you get your rate at the pennies per page or fractions of pennies per page. And she is counting those, darn it, because every penny counts. Yeah. Yes, good recommendations. Maggie says, I've had thousands of KU page reads and never gotten anything. Only my ebook and print book sales pay me. Interesting. I wonder if it's just maybe not showing up in the breakdown, and maybe part of the reports are confusing. I'm not sure. I'm not the KU person, so maybe you should talk to Shannon or Valerie. Colin says, Maggie, I have the Auto Technica 2020, which comes in USB and XLR versions, under $100. Sounds good too. Good recommendations. Thank you, everybody. Anita says, Find a Way just opened their marketplace, which might help with audiobooks. Find a Way Voices. Yep. Jenna says you're like 0.003 cents per page or something like that. Yeah. Shannon's here with the 0.00428 per page now. Woo! Woo! Well, dust my danders. Yeah, that's that was what Amazon put out for January, down from 495. What a pay raise, says Jenna. I know, I know. We're not bitter, not bitter. Indie authors, we can do this. All right, so it is 25 after the hour here. Let's do our last sprint and finish strong. 20 minutes. I will see you in a little bit of time after I put myself on mute. Happy sprinting. Don't die. Okay, well, this is the longest minute ever. So, yeah, there we go. 45 after. We're going to call it. We're going to take down this banner. You've got this, lovelies. How'd y'all do with our last sprint for this session? Valerie said business daddy Bezos is so generous. Yes, Maggie's saying so. I should have gotten 51.45 cents from KU last month. Sorry for distracting you all with the pretty kitty. Hail the feline overlord. Kitty, kitty, kitty. And then he was distracting me. He was doing his like crazy catnip face and getting all around the middle of the floor and then shooting down the hallway, which is what he likes to do, going back and forth. And now he's sitting on the edge of the couch and just being a perfect gentleman. So, cats, am I right? Jenna says kitty distractions are the best. And she glares at the local clouder, which is a phrase or a word I'm not familiar with. Jenna was asking for a French wine recommendation. Colin said red. I said cream sherry. Just sidebar, I had a cream sherry last night. That was delightful, but it was so out of step with Portland culture that the people at the bar had asked what I ordered before I was 5 steps away. So I was laughing at that. I'm bringing it back. Cream sherry. I'm bringing it back. Jenna's question was about a character. So awesome. Colin came up with Chateau Tournai Saint-Emilion. Most Saint-Emilion red wine is okay, he says. Good tip. Good tip, Colin. So I finished a couple minutes early. I just nosed over the 400 line with 401 words. So I said I was going to quit while I'm ahead. How about you guys? Colin is catching up on emails. Jenna regained some of what I lost from an MS Office update, so a little under 350. Ugh, fight the good fight. Shannon just emailed Jenna back. Colin, apparently Storm Eunice, what a name, is picking up speed and intensity. I'd never have noticed. It's all the wind out there that Richard was complaining of. Shannon just got a bunch of emails out, just making those connections. Jenna says, got him. Devin's working on emails too. Well done. Morgan Lee wrote some words. Not sure how many. Maggie says, also on Little Forest Tomes and the Dawdling Writer, who are both doing afternoon sprints. Stream hoppers unite. Nice. Oh, a flock of cats is called a glaring or a clouder. Ooh, wait, a flock of cats? Is that the collective noun? Now I'm unsure. I thought it was something else. Anita says, made an appointment to get the car checked, did some editing, excellent, adulting all the way. Jim is on page 508 of Little Dorrit. Well done, Jim. JV read 14 more pages of This Poison Heart. Thank you for the sprints. Yay! Glad to have you with us here and, do a little chatting about your author and the book. It's great to highlight the new titles. Very, very cool. So as I said, I got 400, which means, let's see. Where did I stop before? So for my 3 sprints, see if I beat out. Oh, I beat out myself during Shannon's sprint. So I got 928 during Shannon's. And for this one, I got 1,250. So woohoo, that means almost 2,000. No, that means past 2,000. We can do maths. Over 2,000 for the morning, which is awesome, which is, somewhat making up for the week of nothing. Woohoo! Cool. I'm feeling good about it. I got like a position to go to next, so awesome. Devin's giving us the link for more sprints. Devin curates all the writing sprints here on AuthorTube, so definitely follow his channel, follow the playlist, check out what's on the list for today. If you are still in gear for more sprints, I think I'm gonna switch gears and do something different, like go to the grocery store. But I mentioned I was working on an outline from Libby Hawker's Take Off Your Pants. And so I went from display flaw through drive for goal, through antagonist revealed, through thwart number 1, and now I'm on to revisit flaw. So I feel very accomplished with this list of what we've gotten through on our outline today, and it's providing a very clear roadmap. So we'll see if it ends up with producing any quality text next, but I feel like at least the drafting phase, which I need help with this time, it's helping, so it's great. Jenna says, heading off for a phone interview. Take care, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Jenna. Thanks for being with us here for the long haul, I should say. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here today, especially if you came from Shannon's channel and you've been on for the long haul. Like I said in the chat at the beginning, I've got lots of events coming up at the end of February. Very happy to be on other people's channels and be honored by their confidence that I will have something interesting to say. So check those out in the description if you're here afterwards. Otherwise, I think we're just going to finish up early. Scatter to the winds. Enjoy your meals. Enjoy your sprints. Enjoy opening your window and getting a little sunshine. And play with your cats. Oh, he's disappeared again. So that is all I've got for you today. So thanks so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everybody.